Hi, Seekers. I'm early. Welcome, No Man Is Life. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and if you'd like to become a member, links in the description. This is Willie. He's our mascot. He screams so we don't have to. What's going on, everybody? It's Friday the 13th. Some people it's lucky, some people not so much. Me, I'm gonna stay home. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what side of Friday the 13th, right, I land on. So I'm just going to stay home. Hello, chat. Welcome. Wow, look at all the peeps. Hi, Deb, Maybella, Jacqueline, Mama Bear, Ezuter, Janice, and Manhusband. Love it. Sherry, Sarah B, Zuflu, Necesita, Damon, Charlie's mom. I think I said Sarah B. I'll say it again. Well, thank you. Freshly showered. Got my leave-in hair conditioner and my heavily bleached hair. It's the gold. Listen, I've been packaging for 5 hours. Thunder 420 with the wrench. Hey, Maybella. Saliata 222. Sweet vanilla. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Who was that? Miss Holly High. Popper Lives. Hi. Thank you so much for the super chat. Pink Cactus Lily, Susie. Charlie's mom, Liz. Miss Holly OG. Sweet Vanilla Kisses, Reality Chica. Hi, everybody. Angel of Glass. Farida. Starburst. Sherry. I got another super chat. I got 2. Oh, my gosh. Or is it the same one? I think YouTube's on the fritz today. I've heard that from a lot of people. God is Woman, happy Friday 13th. Miss Wee Lassie, longtime watcher, several weeks subber. Thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. Scotland, UK, thank you so much, Miss Wee Lassie. Thank you. Rena, ratata. And here we are. This is the newest of my bracelets. Store will be opening tomorrow evening. This is the pink and crystal. I always put made with love because everything I do is made with love. I'm not a professional jewelry maker, nor am I a professional anything except for cosmetologist, which helps when I made my face cream and my face bars because I got to be honest, my skin looks fabulous. Got rid of my rosacea, all kinds of fun things. So, yes, I'm not a professional, but everything's made with love. Let's be honest. And care. I have spent 5 hours packaging everything ready to sell and go. You know what I'm saying? Grab and go. Like I said, I'm willing to make another batch of face cream if we sell out. So don't be afraid to buy as many jars as you want. Because the store does close when the inventory's out. And then we revisit it again, which probably won't be again till, I'm gonna say, fall. Because my face cream and my face soaps are subject to melt, so I don't keep my store open in the summer. Never have, never will. Had a lot of bad things happen, so I just got smart and closed it every summer. So buy as many as you want, and then the store will close again. Probably till fall. I'll probably do a Christmas thing. Do you ship worldwide? Canada and the U.S. Delaware's in the house. You're a hairstylist and colorist too? I used to do all the above. I actually ended up becoming a color specialist. I did correction colors. So if you were stupid enough to color your hair at home and it turned 5 different colors, my job was to fix it. And yes, I was at the high end of the color specialist, but I also was in the business for almost 30 years. So I have a little bit of knowledge when it comes to I don't know, chemistry, and they're my favorite subjects, anything to do with math and formulas. So anyway, speaking of formulas, wow, YouTube, what a formula we got going on. Do we not? Color correction is very hard, yeah. I learned from the best. The highest and the best. Trainers from Texas, California, New York, Chicago. I went through lots of training, got lots of little certificates, and that became my gig. And then, after all the neck and shoulder problems, right, I went straight into full-on barbering. Not full service. I didn't shave, but I did high end tights, low end tights. You know what I'm saying? Faux hawks, mohawks, you name it. So that's what I ended my career doing. I could still barber again, and I've thought about opening my own place, but I won't do it till we get settled. And I may do it just for sport. Yeah, I have not colored in my gray because I'm thinking about letting it run its course because I love gray hair, especially if you put a nice, I don't know, a hue to it so it's not so boring, which I might do. Haven't decided yet. Yeah, I didn't do the straight razor shit. I came on early, and now I think we're at the time. Yep, 1:10. Yeah, I tried to embrace my gray once, but I was like, too soon. But I might now. I haven't decided. I don't have enough of it. This is my natural. See? So it's kind of difficult when you still have all this natural underneath. And I keep it natural underneath so it doesn't break off. It's growing very long. It's like almost down to my waist. I bought a handmade rose cream from a girl in the UK. Oh, good. Rose water, face cream. Yeah. I ordered Tamanu butter. Mine's butters and natural oils. So it's amazing. It gives your skin this beautiful, youthful look, like all day. What's good to use on gray hair? Purple shampoo. And I ordered the Finello from, it's Italy, but they sell it on Amazon, and I get a big bottle of it, and I mix it with my shampoo, and it makes the gray look really pretty. See? Makes it look, and it makes my blonde chill out, not look yellow or white. It just chills it out to a wheat color. I foil my own head. I don't go in, let anybody do my hair. Yeah, it's a cool trend. People dyeing their hair gray. But to get the underneath gray, it has so many levels of warm and gold to go through, it's not worth it. Yes, purple shampoo. You only use blue if your hair is actually gold. That's when you use the blue. Does the purple shampoo, only if you use it straight. Like I mix mine half and half in my palm in the shower with my regular shampoo. If you were to use it straight up, because it's actually a toner shampoo, it's not like that shitty shimmer lights and stuff. That stuff's crap. You can control the amount of tone you want. If your hair's really yellow, you can use it just straight up. But if your ends are lighter, then your ends will turn purple, so you gotta be very careful. Black hair, you want it to look blue-black? I would do a blue-black color with 10 volume. It's just a deposit only, so it'll deposit the blue into the hair. Shampoo will not have any effect because it's a rinse-off product. You would need to get a blue-black color or get blue separate from the black, and then you can decide how much blue you want in the black. You've never had toner shampoo affect my other color? Yeah. If you mix it right, you won't. I've turned my hair purple before, but it was for sport, you know what I mean, for fun. So anyway, we need to do a rest in peace for Lisa Marie Presley. Lisa Marie Presley died, people. And Tuesday, she was at the awards with her mom, but she had a massive heart attack. Elvis Presley's daughter. Elvis Presley had a massive heart attack when she was 9 years old. So they weren't that far apart. And a lot of things I learned when I worked in the heart unit at the hospital is massive heart attacks can be genetic. They can be genetic. We do know she has had a long past with drug addiction, and her son died at 27 from drug addiction. And it's just sad. It's just all of it sad. Yes, rest in peace. Listen, I grew up with Elvis, you know what I'm saying? My mom was an Elvis fanatic. We're past fan to fanatic. And so it's a little touching, because I remember when Elvis died, it was a big deal in our house. And, you know, now to see his daughter gone, his grandson gone. Yeah, I know. But he suffered from horrible drug addiction, too. So it's sad. You grew up, too, with Elvis? Oh, yeah. I sure did. I was like 11 when he died. My mom cried. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a whole thing in the house. Like she knew him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she went and seen him quite a few times in Vegas, but I'm just saying. Yes, it's probably a gene. Yep. Okay, I didn't know that, but okay. Everybody loved Elvis. Sad. So anyway, so there's your current events. And I want to thank Troll Detective. Thank you so much for giving me a shout out. Somebody in there goes, I don't like her because she talks too much. I go, that's it? That's it? Then I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good. If that's the only reason you don't like me, because I could probably give you 100 more. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I'm like, you probably should just watch edited content then, sweetheart. Or don't watch the news, because they talk too much too. It's called a show. We're live reaction channels. Do you know that YouTube forces us to make it 70% our content when we're watching something and reacting? We have to. I don't talk all day. If I did, it would be weird because I'm alone. But that's the other reason I talk too much. I have nobody to talk to all day. I know you guys love me talking. Right? Because this shit would be boring as hell. And it would get removed. Because I would just be playing somebody's content. We can't do that. Yeah, and I talk fast. I get to the point. I don't drone on and drag shit out. I don't sit here and interrupt my show every time somebody says something in the chat, because then we all get lost. When I can read, get this, I was a bartender too. When I put myself through beauty school, I was a bartender. You got to talk fast. You got to be to the point. You got to be funny. You got to be crassy, assy, and a little bit sassy, right? You have to be. I don't like slow talkers. Get to the point. My eyes will cross. My eyes will cross. And I can read the chat because of my bartending. I could hear every conversation while somebody was giving me an order, right? It's just a gift I have. So I can read the chat and pull out the comments that actually apply to what we're covering right in this minute. I can make it flow. That's a gift. How dare you shame my gift? Troll better. Hello, babe and Oscar. How are you? It's Friday. It's lightly snowing. It's freezing out. Fuck Michigan. Hey, I've been pretty happy. Winter has been so tolerable. This is like the second winter in my life that's been tolerable. You're a bartender, Brandy? Yeah, bartender ears, absolutely. I can hear a fight before it breaks out. Listen, it's a gift. You have to have a personality to be a bartender, because that's how you make your tips. I used to run a bar. We had like 3 bars in the big bar I was in. I ran a bar by myself in the back. The owner goes, no, she don't need anybody. She good on her own. I would bring up more. There was another guy, funny as shit. But then there was a frumpy one. She just hated working, cutting limes, cutting lemons, always bitching. She rode our backs. She didn't even make tips. You know what I'm saying? Because she had no personality. So I would bring up a shit ton of tips. And then I have to split them with everybody. But it was all right. At least I got to run my own bar. I didn't have to deal with stupid shit. Lazy people piss me off. So if I'm running my ass off, you better not be standing there gabbing with people, pretending like you're taking an order. But the truth is, you're leaning on the bar. We've worked with a lot of those people. Pooling tips suck. I would have been a millionaire had I kept my own tips. Still would walk out with $300-400 a night, though. You owned a bar up in Toledo and work in Columbus now, but have mostly danced 20 years doing promo stuff. Nice. You had to strip. I ain't against strippers. Only the ones that can't dance. Or look like a ton of chewed up bubble gum. You know what I'm saying? Girl, get to the gym. She'd be dancing to the slow songs. Oh my God. She'd be dancing to the slow songs. Oh my God. I make myself laugh. I'm sorry. Hell, I've woke myself up laughing. Did a whole comedy skit in my sleep. There is no shame in my game. Absolutely not. I don't give a shit. Listen, I'm 57. I ain't running around looking for love. I ain't looking. Listen, no. I don't care. Listen, you say something about me and tell me about myself, I might want to entertain people with it. So you're taking a chance. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Upper lives. Gift to Gab. Yes, I do. But the funny part is, it's only in a social environment. When I'm home, I'm in deep thought. Like, I've been creating for 4 days straight, thinking, revamping. And so I'm always in like some sort of productive mode. And right now, it's going to be gabbing. And I love it. But when my husband gets home and he's exhausted, you think I'm this person? No. I let him just, you know what, decompress. And then when we go out and do something, frick yeah, I got him laughing. Even if we're just taking a ride, which we got to take a ride tonight, right? We got to go to the good grocery store. But yeah, then we talk all the way there and we laugh. But he's home decompressing. I don't do that. What was your favorite era, 70s, 80s, or 90s? 80s. That's because I graduated high school in 83, right? So, yeah, 80s, early 90s, yeah. You were free to do whatever you want. There was no cell phones. We didn't deal with any of that shit. We just lived our lives, right? We had house phones. And then we were all excited because they weren't connected to the wall anymore. You carry them around the house till the battery died. Gotta call you back later. You know what I'm saying? And I've had a great career. I've had amazing life with my children. I mean, if you don't experience children, I mean, I never was one that thought I would have children. I really wasn't. It's not because I was selfish. It was because I didn't want to put them in daycare, and I wanted to work and make money, and I had a career. I worked 2 careers at once. And I just thought it wasn't fair, you know? But then I did, and I changed my whole life, you know, like worked around them, being sick, you know, going to school, being a part of their school. So it is a big sacrifice. So you can't just do it like you bought a puppy. Even when you buy a puppy, it's a sacrifice. But not like children. But it's the greatest gift ever given by God, I'll tell you that much. If you do it right, you know, love them with everything you have. Please, love them. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to screw up. But you learn quickly when you do. Because there's nothing worse than screwing up your kids. Nothing worse. I was the same way. I worked 2 jobs, went to school. I also didn't want kids because I didn't want to miss time with them. Exactly. And then it happened. You know what I mean? And it was like, okay. This is the next chapter of my life. So you got to go through chapters in your life. If not, you get stuck at a certain age, right? And you never grow, you never learn, you never sacrifice. You never know that your heart can actually walk around outside your body. And when you look at that heart walking around, doing good things in life, it's just this sense of accomplishment that nothing on this earth can give you but productive children, right? Good-hearted, loving children. That's good, trailer park. But you got to save yourself. Don't have your kids parent you or feel sorry for you ever. Hey, B! Thank you so much for the $5. She said, advice. How to avoid fear holding me back. I'm turning 31 next month and I want to take my life to the next level. Love you. Fear is a tough one. I suffered from extreme anxiety and panic attacks at age 16. I don't know why. It's a chemistry thing. It's a, I don't know. Could be some leftover, shit from things that happened in my childhood. I don't know. But I know I suffered. And there's times I still suffer. And I understand fear like no other. I just find a way to tell myself it's going to be okay. And there's nothing wrong with trying something. And if it doesn't work out, always have the backup plan. I'm telling you, it's like I always say, prepare for the worst or the best or the worst, but hope for the best. So if you prepare, worst case scenario, I got plan B, you'll be more apt to take that leap. I've done it many times. And I got full on anxious when I did it. And then I found a way to work through it. And I don't know how to say it. Some people have to, go other routes. And I just have faith. I have faith that it's the path I'm supposed to be on. You know what I mean? You're 31. You're young, man. Live life. Don't let fear stop you. I mean, really, don't. Just have faith. I got goosebumps saying that because it is true. Everything I've done, I've had faith it would be okay. Nadine goes, I'm such a catastrophic thinker. I just downloaded a trial CBT app. I wish it was DBT, but I'll try it. What is CBT? CBT? I don't know what that is. Do it scared. Yeah. There you go. Do it scared. I tell you what, man, it makes you grow. And you have memories of, you know what I mean? Of a chance you took, and you'll take more chances. I mean, I'm by no means an adrenaline junkie. Oh, cognitive behavioral therapy. Yeah, I heard that's really good, especially OCD and, fear of flying. Once you learn how an airplane actually works, you won't be afraid of it. I love flying. I've flown in everything except a helicopter, but I've flown in Cessnas, the little cars in the air. I love it. Well, trailer park, you need, one thing we learned, sins of the mother, right? Sins of the mother, we don't repeat it to our children because there's some terrible people out there that traumatize their children, and they demean them, and they put them down, and it's energy for those parents to hurt you or make you feel bad about yourself because they feel bad about themselves. But you go to therapy, you learn positive thinking, positive living. You learn positive consequences for your children. You learn not to be. You break the cycle. You break it. You be the best person, the person you wished your parents could be. Right? Sober, aware, strong. You become a leader for your children. You don't repeat. You don't repeat history. Your children don't deserve that. Period. They didn't ask to be born. Break the cycle. And you can put a big middle finger to the parent that hurt you and walk away. B's all happy. Thank you for the $2 super chat. She said, do it scared. Thank you, everyone. This made my day. Do it. Do it, girl. And let us know how it works out, please. But definitely have a plan and a backup plan. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a kind of person that's willing to lose everything to take a chance. Even when I leave here, I'm not really leaving here. I'm keeping my things in this home. In case things don't work out, I have a home to come home to. But when I feel comfortable and my life's exactly where I want it, well, we'll fly home, get a U-Haul, and drive it where we're at. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not, you know what I mean? Because I'm looking for my retirement home. We have 5 years. So right now, we're just gathering moss. We're gathering our ideas. We got 5 years, people. And until then, if we're going to twirl around and maybe try to find our forever place, I'm keeping my shit in his house. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay for it. I don't care. It's the most expensive storage unit in the world, but at least I have a home to come home to if it don't work out. Yes, have the armor of God too. Faith. Faith. Fear is your enemy. And God says do not fear, even though we do. All right, so I thought this would be a little fun to start out with now that everybody's in here. And I'm talking too much. Listen, my people want to talk to me. You can, listen, if you're on the playback, you can just take that little ball all the way to the beginning. I have a hair and my glasses touching my face. My hair is normally back all day long because I hate when it touches my face. All right, so lights, camera. So Piggy has a second channel called Piggy 2. Oh, right here, 2,000 subs. Let's get those subs up. Yep, my debt, I have no credit cards, nothing. I have no debt. And vehicles are paid off. So we're getting there. We're getting there, people. We ain't even playing like that. But we still enjoy life. Don't get me wrong. We ain't sitting around. I hate when people hoard too. Like, they hoard and they don't enjoy life. I'm enjoying life. Don't worry. Okay, so this is wonky. Then this is wonky. Okay, there we go. Much better. Piggy is OG. All right, so we had a little incident, which I already thought was going to happen eventually. Friday the 13th is lucky for some, and others are not sure. I'm one of the not sure people. Hi, Piggy. Natter, can we talk? Listen, Natter. I don't know what you going on. I don't know what's going on there, buddy. But that pan is not handling whatever you got in there. Look how he stands. Why don't you go be an underwear model? You stand like the underwear models do. You got that shoulder back. You got that little arch in the back. You got 1 foot forward. Come on. You can make some money. Exactly, Piggy. Why is he standing like that?
See this?
This is The Sims in real life. Are those potatoes in oil? Oh my God.
They got some, but they're not beautiful.
Oh yeah, add more. Look at how, listen. Natter, why can't you get a countertop air fryer? Look at the gallons of oil. I mean, he is constantly eating fried food. I don't even know how he's still walking around. Ah. Dee, why are you reading the chat? He's about to blaze your entire condo. And she's just sitting back there. Oh, he know what he's doing. He's a professional. That ain't Gordon Ramsay in there. That ain't Gordon Ramsay. This right here is an assistant mechanic from a ship. Even the restaurants he worked in had like deep fryers. Ah. Oh my God. Oh my God, I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. Why would you dip the bowl in there? How are you not burnt? Oh! Ah!
Baba Ganoush.
He's making baba ganoush? Or is that was somebody in the chat he was talking about? What's he frying?
Actually, roast mutata, not Baba Ganoush.
Don't, oh my God, that's a metal. How are you not burnt? Oh, now we're gonna move it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, listen. Do not try this at home, people. This is a professional. Do not try this at home. Turn the burner off. There you go. Now, can we wait for that burner to cool off? Nope. Nope. I'm surprised that didn't catch on fire. Grease? Grease on a towel on a hot burner.
It's my bad.
Oh! Well, you might as well throw that out the fucking door. That towel's done. So, now you're going to turn on another burner and more carnage? Hey, look, there's Chantel's NutriBullet.
I know it. My heart hit till you know something.
We don't understand a word you said, but thank you for the comedy, brother. Thank you for the comedy. Now, like I said, this is a professional. Please do not attempt this stunt at home. It may not work out in your favor. It just may not work out for you. All right. So we're going to watch Knock Knock It's Karma. And we're going to cover envy. Now, the first part of this is a lot of copyrighted music. So let's get it. Oh, I think I did get it past it. Yes, I did. Ay, ay, ay. All right. So, Chantal. Now, for us to get you to a peaceful existence, we're going to have to help you with your brain and how it thinks and functions since age 16. Because we know you've been causing problems since you were a teenager and you still don't understand why everything goes wrong. Well, let's jump into envy. You need to stop. We did jealousy already. This is envy. When you're envious, you can be quite dangerous. Like over in Kuwait right now. Oh my. Okay, people. We're going to try to attempt humor at this. Nothing serious. It's entertainment. Trying to help a bitch out. She's going through it. She can't figure out why she lives such a miserable existence and why everything she attempts when it comes to love falls apart. We're going to try to help you out. This is the goal. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm going to need to put all my bracelets on for this. You hear me grab all my beads? All right. We've got our, here we go. We got our amethyst. Yep, that's going to calm us down. Oh, yeah, we got our rose quartz. Yep, that's going to help, too. That's going to make us feel only love. No anger, no hatred. We got our cross on. Ooh, those all match. Ooh, those look good together. Shut up, girl. Look at that. Nice. All right. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go.
I'm not getting my way. That's so stupid. Oh my god, I want to cry right now. I don't deserve that. Like, I really put up with a lot. Like, I really listened to him and, like, did a lot for him. Like, I really...
Okay. We're going to stop right away. I know I talk too much, but let's mow over everything we've covered. The first time he went to meet with his family and friends, oh my God, girl, can we talk about it? You made him crazy because you needed your feelings of fear and abandonment addressed by calling him 20 times, texting him, and then the end result was you literally got in the car, drove to Gatineau, right? And looked through all his windows. See, you only think about what you do for people and what you want. But you don't think about any of the things that might drive somebody away. Like, he's a grown-up. He's allowed to do whatever the hell he wants. He's not married to you, doesn't have kids. He still could date other people if he wanted. But in your mind, you don't like, you just want them all to yourself. Come on, girl. And paying his bills, that was your choice. You don't do that shit till you're married. Money stays separate.
Listened to him and like did a lot for him. Oh my god. I'm such an idiot. I'm done.
But did you learn anything? Did she learn anything? No. So you're repeating the same behavior, Chantal, expecting a different result. That, my dear, is the definition of insanity. So we're trying to help you out.
I'm so done. I'm not even kidding. I'm done.
There was nothing to be done with. Exactly.
Are you kidding? He's a fucking slut.
And this is when you screwed it up. Because when you're sad, if you don't get what you want, we know these kids, right? They throw tantrums, throw their body to the floor. They hold their breath. They'll throw their toys, right? We know these kids. So what do they do after that when they're sad and they don't get their way? They become angry. And the problem with you, Chantal, is you slander people and you can't take these words back. And you will humiliate them. Not just talking about Nader, anybody. Even Salah's friends. Oh my God. There you go. Temper tantrum. What did I just say?
I don't know. It might be karma. I'm being dramatic. I'm being crazy.
And you're doing it all online so everybody can watch. Because you need people to comment in the chat. You learned. Remember when you used to just make videos? And you would edit out your bad behavior, the shit you would say? We seen the edits. But when you start going live, you couldn't take back or edit out what you said in a moment when you needed energy. Right now, you need people to chat. You're addicted to it because it fills that energy. You're a succubus. You're a vampirist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only do this to get other people's energy. We've seen it. It's like so obvious.
No, I'm not going to his house. Maybe I shouldn't be telling everybody this.
No shit.
Maybe I shouldn't be like sharing this because now everyone's gonna think he's a piece of shit.
Yep.
And he has no privacy.
And that's how you ruined his reputation. Yeah. And I still think you're the owner of Sam's Bar Lounge. I just think, it's my opinion, I'm entitled to it. And that's the other thing they do. They plan their defense when they're wrong about something and they get called out. Like the whole BBJ thing, she planned how she was going to react to what she knew was going to come into that Twitch live chat. She already knew, and she already had her defense planned. That's why she was so strange. She literally had to keep her cool. Oh, you thought that she's the owner of Sam's Bar Lounge too? Need some Z's? Ever since that came out. Yep. And it's almost like she wanted you to know if it was her because she had the Sam the cat, and the name of it was Sam's Bar Lounge. That's why, because one thing I'll tell you about, if you know, you ever learn about an NPD, they don't like to be incognito. They want you to figure out it's them somehow. So they'll say something or do something, even if they're under a fake account, to let you know it's them. We've seen her do it before.
I'm glad I found out what a scum. Like you guys don't know half of it. And I really can't share some things. I'm not that kind of person who gets like in a fight with somebody and airs all their dirty laundry. I'm not like,
She's not. Okay, if you say so.
just don't, I wouldn't want that done to me.
Yes, truth is
I
freedom.
did. I aired his dirty laundry, really? I know. You're right.
That's what happens when you are with a YouTuber. Anyways, let's go.
Yeah, and then the chat works her up, and then she always airs the dirty laundry, because if inside she's upset or any of the negative emotions, she doesn't know how to self-soothe and calm herself down, and the chat knows how to push her buttons to get what they want out of her. Brandy said, Sam Cat, bar, kitchen counter, lounge, when he plays his little guitar with his paw on the counter. Yep.
All right, this is going to be the final.
Why didn't she start a couples channel with Nader if they were a couple? Because it didn't even last a week. And then he tried again when they went to Toronto. They fought from the first week. And she started him a channel so he could make his own money and, you know, look at her as some superior being. I don't know. Or a connection. She would always have a hold over him, like control. But at first, Nader didn't want his name out there, or he didn't want to be on camera. And then she made sure she doxed him twice.
This is going to be it. For real. Once those clothes are dropped.
So basically, she did his laundry. He didn't respond to her the way she wanted to. So he wasn't even home. And she went and dropped his laundry off in front of his door just to go there and see if he was there. Full makeup, dressed up, right? So he wasn't home. So she dropped his laundry off in front of his door. And wow, he said it got stolen. That it wasn't there when she literally did his laundry at her house. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. You just drop off someone's clothes when they're not home? No, she went there to see if he was home because he wasn't answering her. Then he said someone stole it. Then she found it in her closet. Ah, so did she take it back home? Huh, interesting. I don't know about this moment, but
It's finito for you.
she's mad because he wasn't home.
Benito, I have already, you are hearing the DMs.
so for you, Benito, I have already, you were hearing the DMs. I just wonder what I did wrong. Like, why? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I did so much for this person. I was so...
Well, you did these things. I understand. And he did actually fall in love with you. But then he just said, you act too crazy. Like, he isn't about the crazy. I mean, that's what we got out of it. But you did do a lot for him. You did change his life. But I think I wouldn't have done it immediately. I would have waited to see. So that seemed like a control move to me. Why when you just meet somebody, you're paying their bills, buying them clothes, buying them an iPhone, iPad, getting them Wi-Fi, getting them a YouTube channel? I don't understand. Unless, I mean, especially to keep them on a string. I don't trust people like that move too quick. You know what I'm saying?
So nice. I was so nice. He kept saying, you're too nice. You're too nice to me.
Yeah, you were laying it on too thick. You were love bombing him with a side salad of control. Yeah, she thinks she can buy love and loyalty like she's doing in Kuwait. I mean, it's really sad that you can't stop this behavior because you're so insecure. It's really sad. Because you're only hurting yourself in the end.
Is that a bad thing?
And Pete is the only one that allows you to do it. He literally cowers to you. Do you think all people do that? Well, Salah's doing it right now, but I think once you leave, he's going to be like, good God.
Fuck. Jesus. You're too nice.
Yes, she definitely, Damon thought she owned him because she did these things for him and made him smile and happy, and it made her happy. But there obviously was an agenda, because look at the way she acts when he doesn't do what she wants. She gets in the car, goes on a live stream, and slanders him. And she does the same thing to Pete.
Oh, sorry. Let me treat you like shit. See how you like it. Oh.
Yeah, because she can't find love organically, right? Through just being a good person. She's always got a game. Always a game.
Oh.
And if you cross her, here comes the wrath.
Oh. I think Nadia could kick his ass. Alright, I'm gonna go to his house, drop the stuff, come back. Maybe I can get another Slurpee somewhere else. And then I'm gonna find me a revenge sex.
Oh, I absolutely think she ran the house. She learned very young how to run the house at home. She was definitely a force to be reckoned with, and she still is. I just don't see anything has changed. Like she's already saying, I think I'll just go find me some sex. Like, who says that? Just because somebody ain't doing what you want them to do. Like, right now you broke the trust that any guy would have for you, because you use that as some sort of, are you jealous? Are you jealous? Everybody wants me. I mean, that is weird. That's what teenagers do. It's weird.
And then I'm gonna find me a revenge sex. Why am I doing this right now?
There you go. You're mad, throwing your tantrum to get your way. Revenge, the upper hand, power and control. Only your wants matter. See, we're trying to help you. When it's in writing, compared to an event, maybe she'll be able to see this. I want her to be that. I want her to get married. I want her to have a good life with a man, but she can't demand. She has to let go of the power.
Because I don't want to talk to him anymore. I don't want to have a reason to go back there when he's there. I don't want to have a reason. Like, I just want to get him out of my fucking life. Like, what do you think the excuse is going to be? That's your fault. You talk about me. You shouldn't be putting this public.
He asked you kindly to not talk about him on your channel and not put things out on public. And you know this. And you still ask why it ended and why Dee Dee has the life you should have had? Because of this, right here. Over and over. If he didn't do what you wanted, this is what you did to him. I'm not saying he's a good guy. You should have walked away right away before you blew all that money on him. But you liked the challenge. You liked his aggressiveness. So let's be honest, girl.
He's gonna try to turn it around on me like fucking narcissist dude. This guy is a pig. You know that? And I bet you any money the reason for him breaking up with... He's like, I broke up with her, my ex, because she didn't like sex enough.
See, and this is what you do. You spill all your pillow talk and use it against him. And use it against him.
Oh, yeah, I believe that. I'm so mad I could kick someone's ass. Like, honestly, just looking at those DMs made me sick. Like, it made me want to puke everywhere. It made me so angry. Like I was, like, it stung. Like, as if he slapped me in the face physically.
So you were looking through his DMs on his phone? For real? With his ex? You weren't even with him long enough to be able to replace an ex yet. I know driving looks like a workout for her, right?
It was like, you can't tell anybody, like, Can I sleep over? Yes. Yeah? Really? When I'm there? Stupid fuck. Oh my god, I hate him so much. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I seriously hate him right now for doing that to me. Like, after everything. Oh my god, you piece of shit. What a liar. And now I believe he was trying to get rid of me the other day. For the first time that happened, I was like, you're gonna get rid of me?
Yeah, so he wanted her to leave, and she thought it was because he was going to invite his ex over, which if you're not in a, I mean, I got to be honest, if you're just starting to date somebody, they still may be getting over some shit with their ex, and you may not last. I don't know what to tell you, but you can't, you can't cross, right, though it's an abuse of boundaries. Going through his phone, reading his DMs. I mean, you're like a bunny boiler, dude. You got to see this. He had to literally make her leave his home. She wouldn't leave.
He made an excuse that at first he was like, my mother is really sick. It was like 2 in the morning. It's like, my mother's really sick. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What happened? He's like, she passed out. So first it's she's in a coma or something like that.
Well, we know Natter sucks at lies, so there's that. He just wanted you to leave. Maybe he wanted you to be a bang and go. We already know you start bringing your clothes over, your TVs, your CPAP. Like at 2 in the morning, maybe he couldn't sleep. He just wanted you to go.
And then he's like, they're gonna call me in a bit.
So he made up a lie to get you out of the house. My family's gonna call me. I want you to leave. And we don't know the time difference between Egypt and Canada. So if it was 2 in the morning, it might have been 10 in the morning in Egypt. And they called him in the middle of the night. It doesn't mean anything that it was 2 a.m. because his family's in Egypt. So when he got the phone call, he wanted to talk to his family and he didn't want you there. So you just say, oh my God, I'll pray for your mom. I'm leaving. That's what people do.
And it's going to be a long phone call. The whole family's going to be around. I'm going to be talking to my mom for a long time. I'm like, I didn't say anything, but I was...
Exactly. You should have excused yourself. That's what friends do even.
Wait, did I hear him correctly? You're going to talk to your mom for a long time when she's in a coma? And then miraculously so what happened was, so I'm like...
Oh my God, I can't believe you put his family business out there. Just because you were mad. Chantal, do you see what's going on? Just like what you did with Allah's wife. Allah, sorry, it's not Allah, it's Allah. Like you did with Allah's wife, do you see the repetitive behavior? To hurt people. Why? Ugh.
Like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be talking for a long time, so I don't know. You know, I know you would probably prefer to sleep at home.
So if he was an aggressive, DV kind of guy, he would have said, get the F out of my house, wouldn't he have? He was trying to make excuses around you, like, to be kind. Like he was nicely asking you to leave. See, it's so weird when you break this down because an abusive man would say, get out of my house, right? Then she'd have been in the car, I just want a piece.
And meanwhile, in the beginning,
he would have literally tossed you out, right?
Wanted me to leave, like I had to sneak out.
So it was okay that you used to sneak out when he wanted you to stay, but then when he wanted you to leave, look at the games. She does what she wants to do. If she don't want to leave, she ain't leaving. If she wants to leave, she's going to sneak out. Do you see this? She'd be afraid not to leave an abusive man, right? Yeah.
Jessica said she said all those times Nader wouldn't let her leave. He was hiding her against the will. No, Foodie was drunk.
I did one time, guys, stop her to go.
Foodie was drunk as hell or high as hell and Nader wouldn't let her go.
I take her car key, I tell you, not gonna go like this.
Yeah.
Because
So the one time he said he took her car keys is because she was drunk and she wanted to leave. And he said, no, you're not leaving. You could kill yourself or somebody else. The sickest person always runs the house, right? You're right. So Mr. Tiggs runs my house. Mr. Tiggs. Of course, I spoiled the shit out of this dog. And he has a routine. And my husband and I have to abide by his routine. It's insanity in this house. So Mr. Tiggs runs our house.
You're gonna kill yourself or kill other people. This is the time she's talking about.
So then the time rolls around when I'm like, no, I'm like, oh, but I'm like really like high. I can't go home. And he's like, oh shit, yeah.
She even weaponized her drug use. We've all seen Chantal drive high. She has no problem driving high to him high, only when he wants her to leave, when she finds her driving morals. She knows this will work because he wouldn't let her drive high before. That is why she has to sneak out. Oh, that would make sense.
Jessica said she said all those times Nada wouldn't let her leave. He was hiding her against the will. No, Foodie was drunk.
I did one time, guys, they told her to go.
Foodie was drunk as hell or high as hell and Nada wouldn't let her go.
I take her car key, I tell you, you're not gonna go like this.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna kill yourself or kill other people. This is the time she's talking about.
Like I had edibles, and so he's like, well, just if you want to sleep here then. So I was like, you want to get rid of me or something?
That's the other thing. Like people that should not have kids until they've kicked their addictions. Because what if your baby, oh my God, what a scary thought, right? Like what if your baby had an emergency and you're high or, out of it and you're not conscious enough to be able to rush your child to the hospital or call 911 and be able to do things for your child in a moment of maybe even 100 and some degree temperature. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how anybody could live their life not being prepared for a worst case scenario. I guess that's just, you know what? That's just the way I think though.
Because he wasn't acting like himself. So, and then he's like, you're being stupid. You're being stupid. You saying I'm lying? Fuck you, you're saying I'm lying. About my mom.
His aggression was because it was this moment he realized he was being emotionally violated. He tried to be nice, suggesting she go home. He recognizes that she got the message, but is now using her edibles to force herself to stay there. He knows she doesn't mind driving high because he has to stop her from driving high, which she twisted around on him. Okay. All right. This is Knock Knock It's Karma channel. We're building the subs on this channel. Amazing, amazing. All the clips they put the work into. And I'm just trying to give you a shout out for your channel because you do an amazing job, Knock Knock. I may not agree with everything, but I have a feeling this person has a degree in psychology because I feel the message.
So then I was like, no, I mean, I'm sorry if that's true, but meanwhile I'm like, it's not true. Like an instinct, fucking dumb. And then he's like, so the time rolls around when he's supposed to get these long phone calls. I'm like, just go on the couch and talk to your family. Why do I need to leave? Couch and talk to your family. Why do I need to leave?
Wow. And that's true. The reason he wanted you to leave is because the family was going to be talking, probably on speaker, right? With, like a group. And he didn't want you to know his family business because you were basically a hookup.
He's like, well, I'm like, he's like, it's gonna be a long time. Like, we talked for like 4 or 5 hours, so you're gonna be bored. I'm like, I'll sleep. So then he's like, and then he's probably thinking, oh shit, So then he's like, the time rolls around, never gets a call. Or no, and before that, and then he's like, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, I don't know what to say. I'm like, do you want I can sleep here, or do you want? I'm like, you know, do you want privacy or what?
What? Now you're asking him if he wants privacy?
He's like, I actually prefer to talk to my mom probably when I'm alone, actually.
I don't blame him. I couldn't imagine. I'm in a new dating relationship, right? And you know, something happens in our family and we need to talk. I wouldn't want. I'd be like, I would either get in my car and go somewhere and talk, or I would tell the person, listen, can you take off for a bit? Because we got a really important thing going on in our family. I mean, wow. I mean, I would definitely dump a guy if he said, why? What are you going to talk about? Why can't I just stay? I would dump the dude right there, because that right there is like the first level of, I don't give a shit what you want. All that matters is I want to be invasive. You know what I mean?
He's like, I actually prefer to talk to my mom probably when I'm alone, actually.
Me too. Me too. And I'm married. My husband, when he talks to his family members, he goes upstairs. I don't need to sit in on it. That's his family. Wow. Okay. I would have thrown your ass out too, right?
So, after all that, the time comes around, 8 in the morning comes around, never gets a call. He's like, oh, she's on a respirator, so she can't talk.
Miraculously, what are you, a doctor now? The mom ended up on a respirator. Well, have you ever heard of a collapsed lung? Have you ever heard of what's it called when you have a pulmonary incident? What?
Miraculously, the next day, she's out of the hospital and better, right? He must really, I'm insulted at how stupid he probably thinks I am.
If the dunce hat fits, you worked in a psych ward. You worked in a psych ward. Do you know how many people that had open heart surgery or an incident after they were, after they had the intubation removed, had to be put back on the intubation? Like, you don't know shit. You just don't, you don't know how to human. You think everybody is lying to you? How are you ever going to have a relationship? Do you know a relationship's built on trust? And if that guy that you're dating invited a woman over to stay the night, it's none of your business. You cannot control people through fear. Holy shit. I mean, you really can't. If he's going to cheat on you, he's going to cheat on you. Being crazy just makes it happen faster.
That's great.
Or that's just the way you find out you're with an asshole that needs so much attention and validation that they're just going to cheat on you regardless of whether you act crazy or if you're loving and caring, and they just literally abuse you. I mean, it works both ways. I know she thinks everyone lies to her. It's because she lies, right? And they always accuse people of what they're guilty of.
So I felt like he wanted me to leave or something.
And she's the one that cheated on BB, cheated on Pete. They're always the ones accusing of people of being dishonest and cheating. Because she knew she cheated on two good guys that probably would have loved her forever for some reason.
Like, are you gonna, like, fucking hook up with... And he was getting messages on his phone. I don't check his phone. I'm not, you know... Like, I'm not like that. Like, he's like that. Like, he wanted to check my phone. And I have nothing to hide. I've deleted, like a dumbass fucking idiot I am. I deleted my Plenty of Fish. I deleted Tinder. Everything. Well, those are, like, the only two apps I had. I deleted Plenty of Fish, deleted Tinder.
So if he wanted to look at your phone while you're dating, there's another red flag. So why smear him all over the internet? Why didn't you just go, you know what, this dude, he looks at my phone, he's shady, I think he's got other women, and I'm not sure I want to pursue this. Why slander him? Why don't you just walk away?
He should be worshiping me. He should be. Honestly, after, like...
This is when she didn't tell any people. She didn't tell anybody that she was literally paying for this relationship. She was flexing money to make him love her, right? In any way she could figure out. Like, I'll set you up for the rest of your life kind of shit. I'll give you everything you want, never had, right? We see that in the world. I mean, look at how many, like, older gentlemen, the rich men, they always get the young, skinny girl, right? They're like 60, dating a 27-year-old, right? And then when the 27-year-old becomes, 30-something, they trade her in for another 20-some-year-old. Like, why wouldn't you figure that out? The guy's got so much money. You roll in, right? He gives you a lifestyle that's amazing. You have plastic surgeons on your speed dial. You're cruising around on cruise ships and blah, 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 blah. We see it so much, do we not? And then he trades you in. Popper Lives, thank you for the super sticker, right? And then the woman's shocked when he trades her in for a younger model. See, this is what's weird. Money makes people do crazy shit. Makes people do crazy. What are you talking about, Trailer Park? What guy? Who's this guy? What guy? Now she does the same with Salah. Yup. And I'm telling you, I was full on board. Chantal good, not her bad. She's just acting out and being slanderous and mean because she's hurt. She loved him. She's hurt. This was the one. This is the one that got away. But now that she's in Kuwait doing the same thing to a nice guy, I'm going, wait a minute. So Pete, Bibi, Salah were nice guys. And she's still running the same game. So maybe because Nader had a felonious past, we could all hate him. And he may never, ever recover from that. And it's probably why he didn't want to be on camera. Because he knew his past was out there. Huh. Do I think Nader's doing the revenge game? Absolutely. Absolutely. Does she think when she gets home that she can keep playing with Nader? Absolutely.
Hello. I'm bored in the car, so I'm doing a Snapchat because I never do.
I'm going to tell you, I got to be honest. When she was trying to run around and get Nader's attention, she actually looked the best. She actually looked really good. She really tried to look good all the time. This whole looking like a fake Islam is a terrible arc.
So if you're following me?
Oh, we know this is filtered to shit. I mean, look it. She's nothing but it looks like a powdered mess, like she dipped her face in wax.
Thank you. And guess what I'm doing? Listening to The Weeknd in the car.
The Weeknd. I don't, you know what? It's got to be a Canada thing because I don't even know what that band is.
So, hello. And I'll try.
Everything was to be sensual for Nader's attention. The winged eyeliner, the DS lips.
Do more snaps in the future. Just probably selfies. Because I'm vain like that, I guess. Because I'm
It's a kids band? It's a silly pop music band? Oh my God.
I need a man who, is like, has like well put together and who's gonna do my laundry.
I don't think you do want a man that's well put together. Let me tell you why. Because you can't feel submissive. That's why I realized you couldn't do the BDSM like Dee Dee can. Because Dee Dee knows how to be submissive. She's also aggressive, but she knows when to rein it in for Nader. You couldn't do it. You could not do it. You cannot be submissive. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you found a man that is professional, that you can't control and take away his livelihood and make him dependent on you, you pick really nice gamer guys and promise them something, and then, holy shit, you get bored with them.
I just want to be treated like a queen. And I never find anybody who does that. I want someone to like really, really like me and want me all the time.
I think Nader did at first. You definitely made him feel so special. That's the sad part about this, is she went out of her way to make him feel special. But her envy, her jealousy could not rein it in and earn the relationship to where he only wanted to be with you. It got in the way. You sabotaged it. The Weeknd sang for the Wiggles. Foodie is Pete's dom. Yeah, and I think Salah's too.
And then at the same
The Weeknd is one guy? Okay.
time, I don't want a relationship and be tied down and have extra stress. But relationships shouldn't stress you out. And I don't.
Yeah, but you were stressing him out. Love is not any of the emotions that you portray. Control, anger, wrath, mistrust. Love is peace. If you feel at peace with someone, it's not how they make you feel, it's how you feel when you're with them. So if you feel peaceful when you're with someone, like I do with Mr. No Madness, you've got a solid relationship. You have a solid relationship. But when you start throwing monkey wrenches into it and slandering somebody's name, just trying to work out your own emotions, you need therapists, not the internet. Because that's just slander at that point. Like you did to Allah's wife.
I respect myself enough. I don't. I know I don't. No, I don't go on his phone. It's not my boyfriend.
If he's not your boyfriend, why you act so crazy?
I'm so mad. I'm okay, Marissa. He's not my boyfriend.
Oh, so the Weeknd is a Canadian native, and Nader turned him onto her. Okay.
Do I like him or do I need attention? I don't know. I'm overreacting.
She has admitted this so many times. Foodie Beauty, you are correct. And you're impulsive. And you need your chat to be your therapist. But honestly, all it did was ruin your relationships.
But I do believe people in a way when they say that, like, I just feel like, I don't want to talk about it because what does Dom want out of y'all's interactions?
And she called him Dom from the get-go. Nobody knew his name was Nader. She called him Dom. She knew he was a Dom. She knew he was into BDSM. She also knew that he liked multiple partners. So she thought she could rein him into a monogamous relationship. And when she couldn't and realized it was when the slander started.
Dreadnought? I'm confused. He doesn't know what I want either. But we're not, I don't think we're compatible that way. Like, really. He's pretty much met all of his girlfriends on Plenty of Fish. What does that tell you? I don't know. Anyway. So, all that to say, I just felt like things, and that was right around when that, like, person messaged him. I wondered, like, what is he seeing? Something, like, I don't know, I just got a really bad feeling. And then, like, yeah, now it just makes sense. Like, was he not out, like, saying that his friend was coming from Montreal. I don't fucking believe that. I don't know.
And whenever he explained why he wasn't home and he left his phone at home, she would accept his explanation because she needed to hear that, but she never trusted him, period, from the get-go. From the get-go.
And then yesterday, he was supposed to go to the beach. I'm just like thinking, like, I don't know if I'm like letting people get in my head, or
She always tests her partners. And even when BB, he passed when he was tested by her friend, she still ended up cheating on him.
I'm not even mad at the people for catfishing him. You know why? Because it doesn't matter if he still did what he did, you know? So that's like whenever I tested BB, he passed flying colors. No, I'm in love with somebody, sorry. That was it. Whenever I got my friend to message him to test him, which is immature, and this was like years ago.
Okay.
That's why I didn't ask to go through his phone. Like, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, and I told him, I said, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this once. I'm going to trust you, and I told him this recently. I said, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I ever find out that you hurt me or you lied to me, I'm going to disappear, and that's it.
But you haven't. You are still poking at him. So this is another problem, Chantal. When you say something, mean it. Don't just say it as part of a game. Mean it. And you have to always have that in the back of your mind, that you are willing to walk away if this person does this. But you don't. You don't even trust yourself. You doubt yourself all the time. Because you weren't done with him. You weren't done with his energy, and you weren't done with him. So why would you even... So you make this statement, if you ever lie to me, I'm out. So he lies to you. Were you out? Nope. If you ever cheat on me, I'm out. He cheats on you with Dee Dee. Were you out? No, you kept running back. Then they moved to Montreal together, and you started driving to Montreal. So stick to your convictions. You'll be prouder of yourself in the end. That's for sure.
He was like, yeah. Why would I do? Why do this? Why would I help you? Well, I don't know. You tell me why you helped me. You fucking helped me. That's why. He's not the one. I want to find somebody I can do fun things with in the summer, like, you know what I mean?
That doesn't even make sense. Nader wanted to take you to the gym. He wanted to walk with you. He wanted to help you get healthy. He literally cared about you. He wanted to cook healthy food for you. And you'd sneak out in the middle of the night while he was sleeping to go feed your McDonald's addiction. So you say the things you want, but in reality, you really don't want those things. You want someone kind of like Shani and Rev. You want someone like Rev who will fight with you, but will also defend the shit out of you. And he will sit on the couch with you all day long. Just all day long and do YouTube. Of course, they do Twitch, but you know what I'm saying? All day long. So be honest. You don't go do things. You sit in your room. You guys don't even vacuum the floor or do the dishes. So don't act like you're this adrenaline junkie. That it's obvious.
I mean, like a good guy friend, have good sex with. I need good sex in my life. I'm sorry if I know I should be working on myself. I just... Distraction. So you think, well, if I have good sex, I don't have to worry. I don't have to think about, I don't know, maybe getting healthy. Like you're always distracting yourself with something you think is better. The grass is not greener. I guarantee you, if you worked on yourself, your mental health, your physical health, because it's all hand in hand, body, soul, spirit, right? If you worked on all of this, you'd be at much more peace. You'd be at much more peace than trying to play games and distract people. You're just distracting yourself from whatever it is you can't get a hold of. I feel like it just feels nice and it's good exercise and I'm just wondering like what else he lied about. You know?
I was in a mood that I didn't even recognize for myself. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, I had plans with Dom, you know that. And we had planned to go out. And he's like very laid back with going out and stuff like that. Like, he just wants to go out, doesn't care where, like just going for a drive. But me, like, I was in such a bad mood and like driving around and like everything was pissing me off, and I was just like.
And see how your emotions ruin everything? It's always about you. He wanted to go do something with you. And wow. Wow. You would drive me crazy.
Freaking out at everything.
And I laugh at everything. I mean, I really do. But you would never have my energy, ever. Because I see through everything you're doing. Your emotions dictate everything in your life. And your food and men are a distraction from your mental and physical health. And this is what keeps you going. But you're going to live alone. You're going to be that woman. Right? All alone in the end. Oh, you might have Pete's. Which is why you keep Pete's on a string.
I was like, it's okay, babe. Like, you know.
Because he'll never have anyone either.
I wonder if like a part of me was like testing to see how big. Because I didn't subconsciously, I don't think I was doing it on purpose. But I was being a big bitch. And I feel like a part of me does that sometimes to like test my partner.
I feel like BBJ was definitely had a lot more weight on her than she does now. I was looking at this, and her face looks way fuller.
See, like, if I'm gonna push the.
It could be because Chantel's not there to overfeed her snacks. It could be.
No, I didn't say he got cranky about Papa, did I?
She forgets her lies, too. When she slanders and lies, she forgets them. People call her out. Did I say that?
To get a reaction. See what they'll put up with. And he was very patient. And then he got upset with me, but not like mad, you know.
So Nader didn't get mad when he got upset with you? Okay, good to know.
Because like I was like being a real bitch. Like I was being a real bitch.
So you can be a real bitch and Nader, the abuser, literally stayed in a calm state of mind while you were being an abusive bitch, verbally. Okay. Trying to make all this make sense.
And like if I had stayed there, like I probably would have gotten in a big fight. I just realized.
If you would have stayed there, you would have got into a big fight with him. Okay.
That like, I'm an abusive person. Like.
You said it, not me.
I can be an abusive person too. Like, everyone always focuses on like the man being abusive in a relationship. But it's like verbally, and even I'm pretty aggressive sometimes. Like I'll throw shit. You know?
Oh, you throw shit. So you get so aggressive and verbally abusive, you throw shit. Okay. All right.
So I mean, I can be aggressive too.
Oh, well that's, gasoline in a match with you and Nader, right? So you guys were just up in the ante, up in the levels. It was pretty exciting. Hi, Storm. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. Happy anniversary to you.
I deserve to be loved. You know, we have to tell ourselves that because it's so hard to believe it. We deserve to be loved.
Love is earned, not demanded. It's earned. You treat people the way you want to be treated. So if you're throwing shit and screaming in someone's face, that's exactly how you're going to be treated. Except by Pete. Because Pete's has given up. You are his only solution in life. He ain't rocking that boat.
It's hard to believe that sometimes.
I don't know what's going on.
There's the link right there to Knock Knock It's Karma's channel. Please subscribe. That's who we're watching, the channel that put all this together.
It's so fucked up. Like, this just needs to end because it's driving me crazy.
And that's why you do what you do. Because in your head, you are not able to think this out as an adult who's had a lot of life experiences, They've learned from their past mistakes. They did a full glow up. Because you don't learn, you just repeat it like you're doing in Kuwait right now.
And I'm not stable enough for that right now, you know? So.
Yeah. Isn't that odd? Couches are broke, chairs are broke, beds have broke, shishas have broke. Interesting.
He's full of shit. You're a liar. And I hope you're watching right now, so I can tell you that you're a fucking liar. And you'll never see this face again. On your pillow, leaving hair fibers. Never. Ever.
Yep. Then the game is chase me.
You'll never see my 10 boots again. You'll never see them. And down the line in the future, when I'm in an amazing relationship with somebody that I'm not going to tell you guys about.
You mean Salah in Kuwait? I mean, it only took you 5 guys to finally find one that, you know what I mean? You could create this moment. And I still think it's to get Natter's attention. We'll see. We shall. Oh, there it is. Yeah. See how we think alike? Couple.
Then I'll worry about it. But until then, when I'm in a good relationship, then I can be like, oh, I'm so glad I saw those screenshots. I'm so glad I saw them. Because you're a piece of shit. And I have somebody better now.
She wants you to be as envious as her because she knows envy hurts. Yep. Army Nurse, thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. No Madness Boutique, Etsy tomorrow. That's right. The Etsy store will be opening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, people. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will be going live right after I open it, because it takes like 10 minutes for it to like be open for sale. So it'll be open, and then I'll go live. And we'll have fun tomorrow night.
That's how I felt with BB. Like, he was such a good person compared to everybody else.
If I didn't say it, yes, tomorrow night.
And I fucked that up because I self-sabotage all the time.
There you go. Because you're envious, you're selfish, and you're gluttonous. There it is. If you could go to some good therapy, first, acknowledgement is half the battle. You have to acknowledge, which she just did. She sabotages. She self-sabotages everything good in her life. It's because you're envious, you're selfish, and you're gluttonous. And I even said, if you just tackled the weight loss first, just the weight loss. Well, she's pretty confident big, isn't she? I don't know. I think she's going to have to go to a full-on $5 on the super chat. Thank you, Poppers Live. I hope you make a mill. Oh, no, I won't. I don't make that much product. Won't even be close. Trust me. Anywho, you would have to go into a full, what do they do? What are they called when you go in and it's like, you know, like the places Dr. Phil sends people. It covers everything. Hormone imbalance. It covers mental. It covers your, it's just everything. Trying to find that balance. I'm telling you, man, your life would change, Foodie Beauty. I mean, and you are a beautiful girl. I mean, really, when it comes, not on the inside, but this could really work for you. We'd love to see it. Yeah, like the ranch. Or what's the other one? Starts with an O. Not Oasis. Can't remember.
Because I don't know. Maybe that's what he does too. Alright, I'm gonna have to start putting you guys down. Because I'm sorry, but I can't dox him.
She's going back to his house?
I hope you can like appreciate that, but I cannot dox him. Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna dox you, but you deserve to be yelled at by me.
She ends up doxing him, by the way. That crap won't work for someone like her. And you could be right. I mean, if we're dealing with not BPD, if we're dealing with NPD, oh yeah, this is a character. And they don't change because they don't even see it. They don't see it, which explains a lot of why she never apologizes for really, really bad behavior and hurting people. Because in the moment, it was justified. So she'll never apologize, ever. She'll never feel empathy. She'll never feel bad. Yeah, true. People might tell them what they're doing is wrong, but they don't understand why people say that. We're just haters.
I will find better than you. Will you find better? Probably not. I will find better than you. Will you find better? Probably not. I'm not being conceited, I'm just saying. I really care about this person. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is so embarrassing. Amen! We're about less than 10 minutes. You are a liar, 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 liar.
That's true. In order to change, you have to, it has to be her responsibility. And she just blames everyone else. So it may never change. She may end up alone the rest of her life. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I hate, like lying about everything. Okay, guys, I'm almost here. Oh my god, I'm so fucking nervous. I'm so fucking nervous. Oh my god, his ex is gonna be watching because she doesn't have a fucking life. He's gonna be like, I hope he's not there with a bunch of people. If he's there with a bunch of people, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. I'm just gonna drop it and leave. It's very heavy though. What if I fall? Oh my god, I can't do it, guys. Huh.
Did you know that Nader would see her on a live stream? Listen to this. He would see her on this live stream and know she was heading to his house. And his ex lives really close. And so he would go over there and they would watch out the window until she left. Ha ha!
This house is dark, but his apartment isn't. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he'd be like, oh, she's coming, and he'd hide and watch. Yeah, he admitted to that.
Clothes are dropped off.
Oh, that's when she was dropping those clothes off. So I think when he did go home, he actually grabbed the bag and brought him inside and hid him in the closet. And then he basically accused her of, don't come to my house when I'm not home because somebody stole all my clothes. And I think he did that to stop her from coming to his house because he even said, I locked myself in my house. And sometimes I'd have to go over, somewhere else and hide. I mean, that's how crazy it was.
Now I realize if I were to go back to him, how stupid I would look, so.
But you did, over and over and over for the next year and a half.
But he'll probably say, since he doesn't appear to be home, that he's like, he left his phone. But you know what? It doesn't matter.
Oh, you were watching the antifreeze murder trial? Oh my God, I forgot about that. Oh, I want to watch that. Oh my God. I just can't.
What the excuses are for today. Because he's a fucking liar. Like, he lied to me. Like, those DMs prove it.
Oh, he said his ex grabbed them. Because he thought they were stolen, but the ex saw Chantal and grabbed his clothes, and she gave them to him. Okay.
And for him to, like, not message me today, like, And for him to like not message me today, like we're supposed to be like
What? Together? What are you gonna make up?
anyway, I'm so done. Let's just not talk. It's over. Bye. I'm leaving your house. Oh.
I don't get this deep into it. She's a bunny boiler. We don't need to diagnose her. She diagnoses herself. That's what makes it entertaining. We know she's a control freak. We just like to watch her act like a crazy ex-girlfriend. Oh, shit. I can't play that because it's the music.
I need to play games.
Yes, this I agree with. That's why that's why it started getting crazy when she started going live, because she needed responses from people. It became addicting to her. She's definitely addicted to social media. Even if she's in your chat, telling you about yourself under a fake name or even in the comments section, she can't help herself. She wants somebody to go, yeah, I agree with you. She sucks, right? When she's talking about all of us, she does that because she's addicted to it. We're here for the entertainment. She's here to get everybody to come watch her and get rid of all the reaction channels, get rid of anybody that points out any of this shit. Right, Angel of Glass?
He probably just figures that I'm already talking about him, so he may as well fucking... I seen on his face, like, I'm so done, and then all these women are like, you deserve better. You can do so much better. Yeah.
She was even reading his Facebook. But she's so done. She's so done, but she was still stalking his ass.
Okay. Like, it's all women like, wow, good for you. You deserve better. Really? I'm so bad to him. I'm so fucking bad to him. Do you think I should do a dating profile? Like, YouTuber, train wreck YouTuber, looking for the one. No, we didn't ask for money. Oh, we didn't ask for money.
The reason the following clip didn't make any sense to so many is because it was in response to a whole conversation she was having in her head. Oh, God.
It's not, I don't even care about money. I care about how you treat me. I care about, I don't know, like, I'm just not mentally well.
I just don't understand, with every time you went on the internet and acted crazy and you kept saying you're not mentally ill or well, why didn't you actually get some real help? I mean, do you really think you can solve all these behaviors on your own? No, because once the emotion hits, she always has the same response. If it's anger, then she will have wrath. And you will all go down. You know what I'm saying? I would never condone actual DV. However, if Chantal was raging in my face and waving that fat pinky around, you bet your ass I'd push her face out of my face. Truth. Like she said, remember when she was talking about the plane ride? She was definitely like upset about the whole, I don't know, flight or the airport. I don't know what got her upset. But she went into that sanctimonious rant, like, well, even if somebody was sitting next, because people asked her if she had to buy 2 seats. That's why. And she goes, no. And luckily, the seat next to me was open. She said, but even if there was someone sitting there, I mean, who gives a fuck if my fat is in your seat or my whatever? I'm entitled to my seat. And I'm like, bitch, I'm entitled to mine. I would love for you to spill into my seat. You see what I'm saying? There's no way you would have sat and acted like that if we were face to face. You would have been like, sorry, excuse me. Because you get embarrassed. But then you act like you're this badass. That cracks me the fuck up. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you were sitting next to me and you spilled into my seat, I'd be like, bitch, you forgot something. It's in my seat. Pull it on over. Get it off my seat. I done paid for this seat. Exactly. We've seen her in public. Look at her and French Fry Girl. She gonna run around and call French Fry Girl a stalker, yet she stood there and took a picture, smiling, with FFG. So that shit ain't gonna fly. You stood there and took a picture. I would have flipped the camera off. I wouldn't even have posed with her if she was not my friend. You guys wanted to be YouTube famous? Well, there you go. And then you spend all your time slandering her when she was trolling you, and you knew she was trolling you. Stupid. And you stood there and smiled and took a picture with her? Come on.
Yeah, I should understand why I need space, but...
Oh yeah, the guy with the truck at the villa knocked on her window during a live and said, do you think you could find it in yourself to park between the 2 lines in your parking space? Because we already know she would park all the way to the left so she could swing her door open and not have to try to fit between 2 vehicles. So it was disrespectful because the guy had a big truck and his wife could barely get in the truck. So she was all, I'm sorry, okay, yes, thank you. Then she gets up to her room and cussed the guy out. I'm like, oh, we know your type. We know your type. And yeah, you were being disrespectful.
I was like, I actually prefer to talk to my mom probably when I'm alone, actually.
I care about how you treat me. Yeah, you should understand why I need space, but...
So, there you go. She's saying she needs space. But what happened when Nader needed space?
When you ghost or ignores me, you get mad. Exactly. That's the thing. I flip out on him. Like, I flip...
What do they say about NPDs? What makes them crazier than anything? When they're ignored. When they're ignored. She just said, when he ghosts you or ignores you, it makes you crazy. And she just admitted.
Flip out. Like, I just expect him to, like, understand me, but I don't understand him. The whole thing is fucked and toxic beyond anything, so maybe it's just better. I'm an independent woman. Pay my own bills. Do you feel some type of way about all the women under his post? Yeah.
And narcissistic personality disorders. They're very controlling people. And they usually have addiction issues. And they're insecure, but they try to come off as grandiose and a big deal. Yeah, they'll lie about, I mean, not really lie, but they see a different reality. Like, they're very important. They don't understand why you don't see them as very important. They're the most important person in your life, too, by the way. And they don't understand why you don't see that. Oh, there's so much. The list is as long as my arm. Yeah, she lies a lot, too. And when you call out her lies and you show her lies, ooh-wee, does that piss her off?
Well, I just happened to check his profile. I don't even usually, because I don't have him as a friend on Facebook. So I'm never on Facebook. Like, I don't ever hardly go on, so. Well, I just happened to check his profile. I don't even
Just happened to check it. You've been stalking him since you met him.
usually.
You did that to the Tony guy. You did it to the Nico guy.
Because I don't have him as a friend on Facebook. So I'm never on Facebook. Like, I don't ever hardly go on. So, I don't know. Like, YouTube's been so fucked up. It's been like a huge mirror held up to my face.
Exactly. We're trying to hold a mirror up to your face. And we're trying to help you find peace and find a real relationship where you don't have to change who you are. You just have to change your behavior. You're a strong woman. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to put on a hijab and pretend like you were something else. There's no way that's going to last. We already see it. You have gone on the internet in Kuwait and dragged an innocent woman. You have shown a man's children. Nothing changes. If somebody pisses you off, you seek revenge. That's the mirror. That is sabotaging your life. Just saying. Then this is when she started paying Nader to do couples channel, right? To go eat together. She was paying him. Paying him.
I'll be as sweet as pie tomorrow. Oh, you know it. You know I'm gonna manipulate the fuck out of you, and you're gonna eat it up, and you're gonna watch me.
How's that working out for you? Ever since you said that. How's that working out for you? Not too good, is it? That's when you were a little high on your horse with all the money you were making. And that's when you attacked your audience because you were upset when you got to Cuba that you were far away from Nader and you had engaged in a menage a trois and you were upset. So you took it out on your audience. Big mistake, because we're smarter than that.
Your whole family's watching. Oh, hi. I'm a sweet person. Promoting his channel? Are you fucking serious, Kat? He's eligible to monetize his channel, like, already, pretty much, which is cool. That's really good for him. Like, I think that was a really smart decision on his part. You know?
Now remember, when she said she had nothing to do with his channel.
I don't like that people are kind of, you know, like my haters and stuff will be like, I get that doing this has, like, it shows you his good side, shows you who he really is, you know?
So this when you were trying to manipulate the audience that he was a good person? Or were you actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, you knew he was a good person, unless you pushed his buttons. He was a good person, in general, right? And so you would flip-flop. And then if people got mad at you because you slandered a man and then tried to sell him to your audience and his channel, then they were your haters when they had a problem with that. See, you can't play mind games with people who are intellectuals. You can't. You can only play mind games with people whose lives depend on your being a part of your life. That's the only ones you can play mind games with. But anyone sitting here like we're watching a movie going, check this bitch out. She done lost her mind. That's how I look at it. But you really get these people wrapped up emotionally into you, and then you turn on them. It's like you want control over the YouTubes too. Yeah, it's dopamine. Definitely. Her audience is her dopamine.
I've only talked about bad things that have happened or whatever. Shows you who he really is, you know?
I've only talked about bad things that have happened or whatever.
But that's like, that storyline is like...
Boom! There it is. Her storyline is more important than Nodder's reputation. She talked bad about him, so you guys would hug club her, give her dopamine, right, and ass pats. But then when she wanted to be with him, right, dogs are going to bark because Amazon's here. Then she wanted you to love him. This is how they work. She will even get her audience to not like him even when she's loving him because she don't want to lose her audience to Nodder. So she's going to continue with the storylines.
like a big deal in my life, right? Even though I didn't share it with you guys, but it's like, do you know what I mean? So whenever people say like, oh, maybe she's lying about what she told us or whatever, it makes me feel like my story is like invalidated in a way. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I'm a liar and like I sort of like I believe it. You been busy? You been busy? This is too weird for me. This is so funny. You're like an instant YouTuber. How does that work? It's my fault? Hi guys, I'm Debbie. Hi guys. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Nader. I'm a piece of shit. And Chantal's a dumb piece of shit for giving me this platform. Oh no, sorry, I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter. I have no right to be bitter. It really is. I hate myself for giving him a platform. I hate it. This is freaking...
The sad part, Truth is Freedom said she abuses her paying members. They are in an abusive cult and don't know it. The sad part is they think that they're really her friend. And the sad part is she'll get dirt on them. I guarantee you she's got dirt on Missy Moo, right? So now you're basically stuck. Because everybody knows she will air your dirty laundry out on the internet if you betray her. Oh, good God. Missy Moo, don't do that to yourself. Don't let somebody... Come on. You cannot be that freaking weak. I'd be like, you know what, bitch? You say shit about me on the internet, it is game on, right? Stand up for yourself, Missy Moo. And you people gotta stop doing personal DMs with creators that have problematic behavior because you want to be sitting on the throne next to them, guaranteed you're stuck there for life because they will make sure they got you exactly where they want you. They will. And I've seen people trying to be the number one of a problematic because they want to be the savior. They want to go in there and they're being manipulated. I've seen them give up their money and their paychecks. Wow. This is nuts to me.
He made his own platform without my help. Every single thing, I literally made the account, and the majority of his audience is my fan base. So where did you make your own channel?
Are you that dumb?
What did she just say? You know how many times she's lied to us over this?
I hate myself for giving him a platform.
I hate myself for giving him a platform.
This is freaking...
He made his own platform without my help. Every single thing, I literally made the account.
Okay.
And the majority of his audience is my fan base. So where did you make your own channel?
Whoa. I remember her saying she had nothing to do with his channel. Anybody can start a YouTube channel. I did not help him. He just want me to show you how right now. Gaslighting.
Are you that dumb? I feel bad that you're raising a kid and you're that dumb.
Oh, that's always her go-to. I feel sorry for your cats living in that disgusting shithole. I cannot even believe 2 grown-ups live in this house and can't even run a goddamn vacuum or pick up just something next to them. Just pick it up, put it in the garbage. They wait till it mounts into an episode of Hoarders. Oh, that makes me so sick.
promoting his channel when I didn't know what he was like, promoting his cooking when I was in a fucking abusive relationship with him.
Well, if he screamed at you for 6 hours while you were cutting cheese, right? Why didn't you tell us then? You waited. So now we don't know if it's true because it didn't get caught on camera.
Nobody gets it. Nobody gets it, or
Nobody's being manipulated. Nobody gets it. No, yes, we do get it. Yes, we do get it. If people don't do what you tell them to do and make you happy, you will slander them across the internet.
or that, or just people hate me so much they're willing to support a fucking rapist. Fucking.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You started this channel, promoted it, edited it, sent everybody there, and then when people liked him better than you because of the Cuba rage, or whatever rage, because there were so many, you were jealous that they liked him. Oh, envy. This is envy.
Abuser.
To this day, she says, I can't believe anybody supports him.
No, I didn't lie about SA. You don't know the situation?
You have got to be kidding me.
He did not sexually assault me.
He didn't. How come we got more car vlogs and bedroom vlogs of you telling us he never hit you, he never beat you, and he never SA'd you than we do of you saying, don't you understand? I was abused for a year every single day. Every single day. You people don't understand. But then we get this shit. When you're calm, just taking a ride. No, he never SA'd me. No, he never beat me.
He's innocent of that. I want to make that clear because this.
She wants to make it clear. He was innocent of that. Innocent of that, people.
Kind of accusation for somebody really is damaging.
You think? Now you're trying to sell it to Salah. Salah. You're trying to sell that story to Salah.
Shut up, Helen.
Be careful, Salah. When she comes home, you better do what she's told. Because if you and Allah rekindle your friendship, you're going to be the next contestant on I Was Abused.
He didn't rape me. Fuck off.
He didn't what? He didn't argue. Okay.
Before he did anything? Are you fucking mental?
Oh, look at you. Wearing your bad wig. You look like, what character? Roseanne Barr? With that wig on? I don't know, but it's a bad wig. Do you see how it cuts to? No, it's just that you're, okay, got it. It's not a big enough wig.
Apologize for what? Being a victim of an abusive relationship. Do you see what you're saying? Going to
My God. This is the mirror, Chantal.
a station and like just doing the police report to begin with. Like I feel like my intentions weren't clean with it. And Nader has never beaten me. So
Nader has never beaten me. Okie doke.
that's the difference, Sophia. Okay. Did I ever say he beat me? No, I never said that. I am delusional with him. I used my mental illness card. That was wrong, but I was desperate.
You always use the mental illness card when you are backed into a corner.
I've left him, the pain of not being with him.
There it is. I loved him, and the pain of not being with him created ulterior motives and revenge and wrath and slander. And this is very typical traits of an NPD if you cross them or they don't get what they want.
Was too much and
It's never about love. It's a game.
and I like romanticize everything else to make it feel like a real like relationship.
Boom. There's the nugget. She romanticizes everything to make it feel like a real relationship. Skadoot, skadoots.
To make it feel like a real, like, relationship.
I'm not a relationship. I'm not with you.
Poor Nader. Oh, Nader. You would have actually been more believable, unfortunately, if you wouldn't have had a past. Really, you would have. I mean, do I believe you abused her? No. Do I think you got frustrated with her and you were so afraid of your anger that you needed her to get the fuck away from you, where you eventually left your home and moved 2 hours away? And that bitch kept showing up. And then to stop you from moving, she literally went and filed a police report. Oh my God. You met Glenn Close in Fatal Attraction or Fatal Instinct. What is it called? Fatal Instincts? What? No. Fatal Attraction. Basic Instinct was the other one with Sharon Stone. Another crazy bitch. But poor Nader, he was losing his mind with this woman.
Listen.
Listen, I'm not with you.
An idiot. I feel bad that your kid has such a dumb mom.
I feel sad that your mom has such a dumb kid. Dumb, almost 40-year-old.
Like, that is so dumb. Oh my God. Holy crap. I'm sorry, but really, you're gonna make a dumb comment like that. Like, that's really bad. Wow. Oh my God. Yeah, that's rude. So was her comment. And I do generally feel bad for people who are raised by adult bullies and by people who are insane. Like, who just have these opinions that are so toxic, and they're just going to pass that down,
Which means, yes, she does not like facts. This is where she will smear campaign you. She'll smear campaign you if you come out with the facts.
To generation to generation.
No, Cindy, her mom was a teenager when she had her.
Your whole family's watching. Oh, hi. I'm a sweet person.
How embarrassing was that? You forgot that people can actually watch you on TV?
I'll be a
I love that for you.
Pie tomorrow? Oh, you know it. You know I'm gonna manipulate the fuck out of you, and you're gonna eat it up, and you're gonna watch me.
There you are, people. We're going to do the second half tomorrow, but there you are. There's envy. When she is jealous or envious, wow. Well, I'm hoping she sees this because she's doing it in Kuwait. I thought, when you're watching her in Canada, you're like, here we go again. But then you see her go to another country, the Middle East, and continue the same behavior. You're like, you finally met a guy and you're sabotaging his life in Kuwait, that he's going to be left behind when you leave to pick up the pieces. That is abuse. I'm sorry, but it is. When you meet people's family and friends, you are kind, considerate, and you go over the top. Not to get them to like you, but to be respectful. She doesn't see her audience as people, right? She obviously don't see Salah's friends as family either. Holy crap. I know, and she would get like, you're right. And can you imagine doing that behavior and you look the next day and you got 34,000 people that viewed that? And you just didn't care? Because it was just all about you? Wow. That is some ballsy shit, right? You'll be on the replay crew. Okay. We're going live tomorrow evening, Saturday, whatever. Yeah, Saturday evening, 7 p.m. For the Etsy store. She doesn't see anyone as people. Well, she knows they're humans, but there's no empathy, sympathy. She only has sympathy and empathy for herself. Yeah, she used to be an exhibitionist because it got her clicks and views. She's about greed too, you know. She'll do anything for money. There's no boundaries. There's no boundaries in relationships. There's no boundaries between countries. I mean, we have literal boundaries, but she has none. I mean, these people's culture and religion mean nothing. She went over there like a wrecking ball. And this is what made me pay attention. Because I go, it's one thing to sit in your bedroom, run your mouth, make us think this, make us think that, make us think you're meeting guys, make us think that, Nader, he was the worst, always the best, always the worst, whatever. But to go over to another country and have a man King Allah, actually put himself out there and say, holy shit. And then I have questioned over and over, are they trying to build his channel? Is this real? I still ask that because I just find it hard to believe a man holding rosary beads with a very strong religious culture or religion and culture would come on here and lie for a buck. So no, I really believe this has happened over there. This is a thing. I wouldn't believe any of these characters in Canada. L. Roman, SJM, none of them. I'm like, good Lord, she keeps picking these guys that are just in need of something, right? Just picking these guys in need of stuff. And I'm like, God, you know what I mean? Quit abusing these people and then putting them on blast. Of course, it's their fault. If they haven't seen her on YouTube, then they don't, you know what? They took a chance. But this Allah guy, when I found out shit was going down in the Middle East, I was just like, who does this? For real. Who does this? A country where you know nobody. And this man in your life is a stranger who has relationship with Middle Eastern people. And you just bowled down all these people. What, were you jealous of the women? You're jealous they could all speak Arabic and you didn't know what they were saying? Were you doing that cutting of the eyes thing? Were you jealous because they were thin? Were you jealous because they weren't wearing a hijab and an abaya? I mean, what was your jealousy and why did they pay the price for your insecurities? Do you know how bad that had to have hurt that woman? But she don't care. Wow. That woman washed your legs. Wow. Haven't even seen Auntie around. You done pissed off Auntie. She don't care because Auntie will forgive her. A few $100. That'll do it. But if she ain't making that YouTube coin, she has no more leverage with Salah, family. She'll have no more leverage. Pete. Wow. So, like I told you before, Chantal, I think you need to go somewhere. I think you need a little retreat, right? I think you need to get, I don't know, healthy, right? Well-being, because you're going to lose it all. Because I told you before, your audience controls your paycheck, not you, sweetheart. So when you gaslight, manipulate, slander, smear people, eventually you're down to nothing. Your members said, screw this. We had your back. How dare you lie to us? How dare you hurt us? Tried to tell you. You never listen. Nobody ever listens. And your mouth's going to get you booted off YouTube. There's your next bit of advice. That little fun little 7 days. I suggest the next time you want to rant and rave and drag somebody for filth, you might want to refrain. Because nobody's going to feel bad for you when your channel's yeeted. Especially after what you did to a Middle Eastern woman over there in Kuwait. Which is why she got a ban, by the way. It could even be worse for you because Allah says no more chances for you. He's going forward with the case. You will not be welcome back in Kuwait. So, if you ever learn to be a peaceful, humble, kind woman, you may find that one man that you deserve. But until then, we're watching everything flush. Yeah, she needs to shut the hell up. She needs to apologize. She has zero impulse control, especially when she's upset. Oh yeah, Team Allah. Absolutely. This man. No problem. No problem. I love that. All right, guys, so I gotta go. I got shit to do. I gotta go all the way half hour to the shopping district. I got stuff to do. I got groceries to get. I got dinner to be preparing. It's 3:20. And tomorrow, I will see you at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And when I see you, the Etsy store will be open. I have a lot to finish. I'm setting up the green room with my boutique, so everything's grab and pack. So I have a lot to do. All right, guys. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. And don't let Friday the 13th be a bad day for you. All right? Remember, do something kind for somebody today. Bye, guys.